Hi, everyone. My name is Saket Soni. I'm the Executive Director of the National Guestworker Alliance and the New Orleans Worker Center. Everyone here has said it, but it deserves to be said again. With this Senate bill, we're seeing that American politics is catching up with American people, and that deserves to be celebrated with applause. So let's have it. Thank you. So I want to tell you very quickly about a young man named Josue Diaz, who in 2008 was standing on a day labor corner in New Orleans in the aftermath of Hurricane Gustav. He was picked up by a contractor, promised a decent job, taken to Texas, where he was put in a labor camp and made to clean up toxic debris without masks or gloves. When he motivated his coworkers to go on strike for better wages and to be treated like the white workers at the worksite, he was kicked off the grounds, the police was called, and he went into deportation proceedings. He is fighting his deportation to this very day. 2 presidents later, he is still living in fear of being deported. That's why we need CAMBIO. The Senate bill is an important step forward and a new starting point for talking about inclusion, for fairness in the economy and an expanded democracy. It's a good step forward, but we need to be really clear that it doesn't go far enough. We're very glad that the Senate bill includes the POWER Act, a provision that would protect people like Josue across the country. Immigrant workers who are blowing their whistle on abuse and coming forward often face threats of retaliation. And American workers are hurt too. When immigrant workers constitute the bottom rung of the workforce, a deportable workforce that can't protect standards and wages and conditions, everyone's standards goes down. And America agrees with this. The new poll of 1,000 Americans revealed that 90% agreed with the statement, immigration reform should protect both US-born and immigrant workers. 75% agreed that if employers are allowed to get away with mistreating immigrant workers, it hurts US workers too. So we're standing here today to make sure that the best in the Senate bill is preserved and expanded. We're not going to let the goalposts be moved on us, and let's be clear, we already have certain members of Congress coming forward to hijack a national tragedy and use it to move the goalposts in the immigration bill. We're going to stand for the best of America, not for the worst in America. And we're going to stick to it. I will close just by saying, you can't deport today the citizens of tomorrow. We have to be clear that the cruel enforcement regime has to come to an end, and it has to come to an end right now. Secondly, I've heard commentators say in recent days that this bill will solve America's immigration problem. Well, America doesn't have an immigration problem. America has an economic system where unscrupulous employers have all of the incentive to abuse immigrant workers and then deport them when they speak up. And we're committing to ending that. Thank you very much for joining us. It's going to be a long road ahead, but we're going to keep strong. Thank you.